Before the lights, before the names, before the crowd learned how to scream, there was a silence shaped like waiting, a mirror holding untold dreams. The world spun loud with borrowed voices, endless echoes, shining noise. But somewhere in the static shimmer, 5 new stars began their poise, not born from thunder, fire, or crown, but forged in patience, sweat, and sight. An eye that watched the world becoming, an eye that learned to bend the light. They called it Katseye, not just a name, but a vow to see, to look beyond what is, and glimpse what could be. From distant cities, languages mixed, from different streets and midnight rooms, 5 hearts carried private rhythms, 5 clocks set to different moons. One learned strength in quiet moments, one found fire in motion fast, one held hope like folded letters, one danced with futures, not the past. Another saw reflections clearly, truth beneath the surface shine, each incomplete, each extraordinary, each waiting for the final sign. They met not as legends, but as questions. Who am I when watched? Who am I when unseen? What do I become when my voice joins another's dream? Rooms with mirrors, floors of echo, counting beats like steps through flame. Every fall a small surrender, every rise a whispered name. Mistakes became their second language, sweat their ink, the floor their page. Learning not to chase perfection, but to dance with growth and rage. Time grew sharp, the nights grew longer. Doubt knocked loud on every door, but unity became their armor. Trust became the open floor. 5 shadows merged into one outline. 5 reflections learned to align, not losing self, but gaining power. In the geometry of shine, then came the moment. A hush before the spark. The inhale held. In a global dark, lights rose. Sound cracked open the air, and Katseye looked back. They didn't ask permission. They didn't imitate the past. They moved like tomorrow arriving, certain, unafraid, and fast. Their gaze cut through expectation, soft and sharp in equal parts, seeing crowds not as numbers, but as millions of beating hearts. They sang not just melodies, but courage dressed in sound, each note a small rebellion, against silence pressing down. Screens ignited, cities listened, rooms grew loud from far away. Every phone became a window, every night a brighter day. Fans learned words before meanings, felt belonging before names, found themselves inside the rhythm, lit by unfamiliar flames. Katseye didn't stand above them, they stood with them, hand in hand, building bridges out of chorus, turning borders into sand. The world didn't just watch, the world joined in. But even stars face gravity, even fire can feel cold, even eyes that see the future must confront the fear of old. Headlines sharpened into questions, whispers learned to masquerade, every win examined closely, every flaw put on display. Are they real? Will they last? Is the moment moving fast? Night returned with pointed silence. Mirrors felt less kind again, but 5 hands found one another and remembered who they'd been. Not perfect, not finished, still becoming. They didn't fight the doubt with anger, didn't drown it out with noise. They answered it with presence, with growth, with choice. Sharper lines, deeper meaning, stronger breath between each beat. Learning power lives in balance, in retreat and repeat. They relearned the art of seeing, the crowd, the self, the now, the next. Understanding fame's reflection is just another test. To see clearly is to know what matters. And Katseye saw forward. Stages grew like constellations. World maps bent beneath their feet. From quiet rooms to roaring oceans. From heartbeat counts to history's beat. They moved like confidence embodied. Grace sharpened by trial and time. 5 silhouettes against the future. Perfectly out of line. Fashion followed. Sound evolved. The gaze stayed steady, calm, and bright. They weren't chasing the spotlight. They became the light. One night, between the cheers and glow, they stood alone, just 5 once more, looking not at what they'd gained, but who they were before. They saw the doubts, the early steps, the trembling hands, the silent hope. smiled at the reflection, that learned how well they'd cope. Success didn't erase the past, it honored it. Every scar now shone, like proof of survival. Katseye is not a final chapter, not a peak, not a closed door. They are motion, vision living, always searching for something more. In bedrooms, buses, crowded trains, young dreamers lift their eyes, seeing not unreachable idols, but proof that stars can rise, not by accident, not by luck, but by seeing yourself clearly when the world looks back.